A year-long study of buildings on USD's campus is finished, and now major renovations are being recommended. The space utilization study focused mainly on academic buildings, not residence halls. The report found almost 2 million square feet of space on campus and noted that the university is short nearly 120,000 square feet of space. The company also suggested major renovations for ID Week's library, as well as an addition to the Lee Medical Building for nursing and other health-related programs. Proposed long-term projects include adding a laboratory west of Churchill Haynes, removing Brookman Hall, and moving the admissions office closer to the Highway 50 entrance to campus, increasing convenience for parents and prospective students visiting USD. Sigma Nu's charter at USD was recently terminated by its national board, but now the fraternity is facing a lawsuit from a former member. Matthew Cronin says a 2010 hazing incident caused him permanent damage, and he's suing 8 fraternity members along with the chapter. According to the court documents, Cronin says he was forced to drink an excessive amount of alcohol in preparation for a pledge skit. During the skit, Cronin says he was almost blacked out as he was auctioned off. After his part of the skit, Cronin says he walked up the stairs and fell backwards and hit his head. Chapter members found him unresponsive with blood trickling out of his ears. Lab results taken a few hours after the incident shows Cronin's blood alcohol level at a 0.33. Cronin is seeking $300,000 in damages.
With a catchy theme, Same Cats. Coyote News' Taylor Moore is in the muck to talk about the VermCat promotion. Taylor?
Thanks, John. I'm here with one of the web content editors for USD, Ryan Angelo. Thanks so much for coming, Ryan. So why did you all decide to update the MyU portal?
Well, we found that a lot of the students found the portal a little bit difficult to navigate around. It was a little too cluttered, too much information, some unnecessary and redundant information was available. So we wanted to just lighten it up for them.
And so what are some of the new features that students can expect to be on the new MyU portal?
The big thing to emphasize is it's going to be much lighter, much cleaner. The look is a lot better. Collapsible menu items, different tabs and sort of things like that. It's really going to allow students to navigate and find what they want to find easier.
Okay. And so why did you all choose VermCats as a promotional device for the new MyU portal?
Well, we were sort of just kicking the can around one day in a meeting, and originally we were going to go with zombies, and one of our people in the office decided that VermCats would be a good promotional item because it's a recurring theme in Vermilion, so we just kind of went with that and never expected this sort of response, but it was great and we loved it.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Angelo. That was Ryan Angelo, who's one of the web content editors here at USD. Live in the muck, I'm Taylor Moore.
Peterson. This week, Taylor is live in the muck with USD's other presidential candidate, Tyler Tordson, on his preparation for the elections. Taylor?
Thanks, John. I'm here with SGA Senator and another possible future president of SGA, Tyler Tordson. Thank you so much for coming, Tyler. So we would all like to know, why did you choose to run this year?
Well, I chose to run because being involved in SGA has been an amazing experience over the last year. And I think that me, along with Dustin Stanger, have the experience and the perspective to really bring positive change to USD.
Okay, so what are some of the things that you plan on implementing as president of SGA, if elected?
Sure. Well, our platform is focused around reconnect, rekindle, revamp. And basically what all that caters down to is giving SGA back to the students. There's a blatant disconnect out there with SGA, and our goal is to really bring SGA back to the students and make it work for the students and the student organizations again.
Okay, so if elected, how will you carry through with your goals?
We have a couple different checklists of ideas that we want to do to be able to implement different things to conquer all those goals. It's community relations, campus relations, a lot of internal and external factors that are going to go into that as well.
Okay. Well, there you have it. That was SGA Senator and another possible future president of SGA, Tyler Tordson. Live in the muck. Whether it's spent escaping to a tropical getaway, going on a camping trip, or simply relaxing at home, spring break is a time of year that many college students look forward to. As weather gets colder, students are reflecting on past spring break trips and are beginning to plan for this March as well. It's 5 months from now, but if planning for a big trip, it's not too early to save on costs. Lauren Bennett went on a spring break trip last year and is planning one again. She says she gets better deals by scheduling many months in advance.
Last year for spring break, we went to Panama City Beach, Florida. We started planning ahead of time for Panama City in order to get the best deal on the condos there. They were getting booked pretty quickly, so we started in December.
Another student who benefited from early planning is Mike Foltz. With the help of a travel agent, he and a group of friends traveled to Puerto Vallarta.
Yeah, we planned about 3 or 4 months ahead of time. We planned right before Christmas break and then talked about it with our friends and kind of just set out the whole plan like that.
If you're planning on taking a spring break trip, make sure to plan ahead to take advantage of the deals. A new copy of the Volant hit newsstands today. Be sure to pick up a paper and read how an international student from Kenya is dealing with the emotional effects of being away from family and friends experiencing the Islamic fighting in Nairobi. You can read that story and others online at volantonline.com. A Utah man has been sentenced to 7 days in jail after a high-speed chase that he claims was because of a bathroom emergency. 39-year-old Jeffrey Laub told a judge Monday that he ate something that upset his stomach and was racing to get to a rest area in Logan Canyon. First District Judge Thomas Wilmore called the explanation one of the worst stories he's ever heard. The judge pointed out that Laub passed several outhouses while he led a Utah Highway Patrol trooper on a chase last spring that reached 111 miles per hour.
That's all for Coyote News. Don't forget to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter so you can respond to our questions each week.
Have a great night. We'll see you next time.